The first thing I want to talk about is what's been kind of going through everyone's mind. I'm talking about Klay Thompson. That guy that takes limited drills and can still give you 60 in his sleep. Last time he played was June 13th of 2019, which was game 6 of the NBA Finals when the Warriors went up against the Toronto Raptors. And obviously, to give you guys some context, he was having his typical, game 6 Klay performance. He went for a fast break dunk. Danny Green tried to contest it, and he tore his ACL. Came back the next year. He was basically just doing open gym, and then his Achilles ruptured as well too. So he's been out for almost 2.5 years, and it's been crazy. I know he was itching to get back, and I'm happy that he was finally going to suit up. We thought it was going to be against the Miami Heat. Obviously, it was the return against no other than the Cleveland Cavaliers, who he had all of his success with, winning those multiple championships as well too. So he returned in action. The Warriors won convincingly as well too, and he was able to play. But it was nice, like I said, having appreciation for the Klay Day. Like I said, I know a lot of people, eyes were kind of glued to the screen and whatnot, and it was nice for the little video that he had for him. Especially nowadays, we don't even see starting lineups anymore like that. So for them to be on NBA TV and let us see and kind of read his emotions and everything he was going through, I'm sure he had the jitters. I'm sure he was nervous. I'm sure he was anxious. I'm sure he was feeling all that above, but to constantly be on the grind and finally come back. You can hate on the Warriors, but you really can't hate on Klay Thompson. Like, this guy's done nothing wrong. But I liked it, man. He played 20 minutes, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, was 38% from the 3, and was 7 of 18 from the field. I didn't expect him to get 18 shots. But like I told you beforehand, there's a dude, who had under 10 dribbles and still gave you about 60 points. So that was crazy. But I loved it, man. And it was cool because I thought the original big 3 were going to start together. They technically did with Draymond Green, but I think he was a late scratch. But he was like, if Klay can, tear his ACL, go to the locker room, come back and still make free throws, then I can at least be a part of the starting the starting 5, and then take myself out as well too, because I want to share this moment with Klay Thompson. So that was pretty cool. But Klay looked good, man. He looked really good. Like I said, he got 18 shots up. You can tell he wanted to get the jitters out the way. I know there were probably a lot of sports bets, and they probably thought Klay Thompson was his first basket was going to be a 3-point shot, but it was actually an attack to the basket. So that lets you know that, I'm back, I'm confident. And like you said, when we posted on the page, he had that dunk. I was like, oh my God. Okay, Klay. This is probably the most I've seen him dribble in a long time. But obviously, he looked fine offensively, but from the defensive standpoint, I would say it's just going to take a while, right, to get his timing, his rhythm, his confidence back as well too. But, for him to get 2 blocks, for him to at moments take on that challenge, obviously Andrew Wiggins is that number 1 defensive wing defender right now. Is only nothing but good things moving forward as well too. So I'm excited to see, him progress game by game, day by day, and see what kind of happens from there. But what were your thoughts on Klay Thompson's return?
I loved it, yo. I did want to say before the game, I don't know if you saw the clips, but they showed him like during his warm-ups, and like I think he had like 3 or 4 shots just like on the wing, or not on the wing. It was like where the dunkers area is, like mid-range shots. He had like 5 in a row. The crowd just went stupid for every single shot, yo. This is warm-ups, bro. Like, the crowd wanted this. He hit the floor. I think did he miss like he made his first shot, right? And then he
Made his
just
first shot and
missed
missed a couple. Yeah.
We all knew he was gonna be rusty. That's to be expected. I do want to say, now that you say what you said about who they played, I was really intrigued to see, like, they played a good team for Klay to come back. Like, he didn't have to
Relatively.
guard like a crazy amount of guards and forwards this game. Like, they had like 3 centers in the game to start the game. You don't have to like do everything on defense. So like, this was a great game for him to play. Obviously he's gonna be rusty. The dunk just told us he's healthy. That's what that was. It's like, first of all, your first move. and he was too slow to cover that. And then he just posterized. I don't know who he posterized. I gotta find that out, but that shit was crazy. The three looked great. His jumper looks good. I will say he was definitely hunting his shots. That's to be expected. He's not really like I mean, he's a shooting guard. Doesn't really have to like make plays like that. Obviously, later down the road, like second half, he was passing it a little bit more. But yeah, he looks great.
Nah, he definitely looks great. And what's crazy is Draymond didn't even play with him yet. Draymond's one of the best screeners. And he's gonna help him get up to speed on defense, being that vocal leader and that defensive anchor as well, too, in case someone does get by him or X, Y, and Z, he's right there in the paint. But Draymond Green's gonna make his life a lot easier. Expect for his assist to go up just a little bit as well, too. But yeah, man, and even in the post game, he basically said, been a long time coming, very excited and happy he got the monkey off his back. But one thing he kind of harped on was, my legs will get under me after I play, a good amount of games day by day, game by game. And he said, I really pride myself on being that two-way player. So if two-way Klay comes back, it's going to be kind of scary. It's going to be a while, right? The game has changed just slightly since he's been out and whatnot as well, too. So teams have been playing a lot smaller. So he's definitely going to get some moments where they're going to try to hunt him a lot moving forward, but it's only going to be good for him as well, too. Do you think, with Klay in the mix, obviously Steve Kerr was talking about Wiseman, I think is about to travel with the team in less than a week or this upcoming week. And he's going to probably get some more like 5-on-5 scrimmages and whatnot as well, too. So he's coming back in the mix as well, too. Do you feel like the pressure is definitely on the Warriors now more than ever to, make a championship run?
Definitely. I think when it comes to like Steph Curry, Draymond, the way they play the game, their drive, like their leadership, it was never not pressure. You know what I'm saying? There was never like this, oh, we can take this year off. Even like the last couple of seasons, they've been like pedal to the metal, like, yeah, we have developmental guys, but like we really want to go win this ring. We're gonna do everything in our power to win this ring. We're definitely not gonna have like Klay Thompson. I mean, we've heard Klay as he's coming up, as he's getting healthier, like how he said, oh, I have the drive to just play. I just want to go out and play. He's not settling for nothing but a chip, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I wouldn't even necessarily say in the grand scheme of things, pressure, because they don't have anything to prove anymore. It's just
Facts.
continuing and reminding people that they are that dominant, second coming of a dynasty in a sense as well, too. So if anything, the press is just, I guess, I guess if you look at it from another point of view, the fact that their big three is aging, time is of the essence. Obviously, you want to your window is going to be closed every year, until they're not in their prime anymore as well, too. So I mean, that's the only pressure, I guess, if they just want to ring chase more, but they don't have anything to prove to me. But even before he was in the mix, even if he didn't come back, we still, the way the Warriors are constructed, expect them to get to the finals. That's just how
Facts.
great they are. That's how great their coach is. That's how great their system is. Their star is from top to bottom. Like, I just expect that from them and nothing less as well, too.